Livewire is brought to you by Pristine Productions. Get the latest in dancehall, soca, reggae, and Afro beats. Donate to our PayPal and also join our Patreon. Become the apprentice.
Hey yo, this is your girl. You listening to the hottest show on the planet, straight out of Belize. Live via mix, baby.
Yo, 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 yo. And I want to say, what's a guan, peoples, what a guan, mix engineer host here, Andrew Rayburn here. And welcome back to another Live Wire Mix Cafe where we get you nothing but the best here. But I've got a special show for you guys. Remember, you can hit me up on my YouTube channel here. I go live every week on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. And of course, if you want to get the latest in dancehall, soca, reggae, Afro beats, hit up my stores, guys. And if you want to learn how to mix and master like the pros here, Mixing Pros Soca in the box, track and arrangement, routing, mixing, instrumental, vocals, mastering for iTunes and Spotify, hit me up. And of course, if you want to be a proud support, you can send show some love to our PayPal here, any amount to my PayPal, link in the description. And if you want to become a member of my Patreon here, where you get the latest, become the apprentice here, join my Patreon club, $10 a month, guys, and you get exclusive access to videos, free beats from me from time to time, top of the line. And speaking of top of the line, guys, we got a special show. We're going to talk about mixing epic dancehall here. Featuring the UAD plugin topline vocal here, and I'm going to be teaching you guys how to get that big sound. So without no further ado, let's get into it, cause you know how Rayman Akwan. Wheel out and come again.
Yo, yo, let me tell you again, baby. Ooh, yeah. I want you to come on over, right over, baby. Come on over, together forever. Oh yeah, come on over, light this fire, baby. Come on over, together forever. Ooh, it's me and you, babe. It's getting on tonight.
Big up to all the Belizean artists, all the artists outside as well.
When I get my arms around you all day, me a dream.
Behave yourself.
With the midnight cuisine, I'm working 9 to 5. Keep this loving alive. Yo, yo, let me tell you again.
Big up all the fans and all the supporters in the USA abroad. And our hearts and prayers always goes out to the victims of the Florida hurricane hit by Milton. Hope everybody's safe over that side. Live Wire Mix Cafe, guys. Like, share, and subscribe here.
It's me and you, babe. It's getting on tonight. Me not care what the people I say. For you, me, I wait all day. When I get my arms around you all day, me a dream. With the midnight cuisine, I'm working 9 to 5. Keep this loving alive. Yo, yo, let me tell you again.
And wheel out. So we're gonna be right back after this small commercial break here.
Want to learn how to play chords in soca, reggae, afro, and dancehall beats? Even mix and master and produce these beats. Pristine Production is proud to present Caribbean Producers Academy. Here you can book a 1-hour coaching session on the days you choose with our top engineer, Andrew Rayburn. Dues our price plan from 0 to hero, where you get 5 days a week, an hour and a half each day. The dojo, 2 days a week, and a rookie, 1 day a week, where you can get exclusive in-depth one-on-one live session training and mixing from the comfort of your own home to get your Caribbean productions on international level. So what are you waiting for? Join our Caribbean Producers Academy.
Lights up in the sky, Trinidad. The melodies are sweet, it's carnival. We feel the heat.
Hey, want to learn how to produce modern soca but not sure what sound is needed? Well, Pristine Productions is proud to present Soca Cookbook Secrets, where you get 10 drum stems alone, ranging from power soca, groovy soca, jab jab, and more, just like the big soca artists out there. This is the true magic and cookbook recipe to nail your soca drums every time. Soca Cookbook Secrets. Get your copy today.
Hey yo, this is your girl. You listen to the hottest show on the planet, straight out of Belize, live via mix, baby.
And welcome back to the show here, guys. I'm a mixing engineer host, Andrew Rayburn himself, Mr. International himself. And hey, like I said, we want to keep our friends and neighbors out in Miami, all parts of Tampa that took a direct hit from Hurricane Milton. We pray that God be with them and everything's okay. Hope no lives is lost, like what happened to the recent Hurricane Helene. So prayers and hearts goes out, and give God thanks for life and sparing Belize. So we're talking about mixing epic dancehall here, and we're going to be involving the UAD topline vocal plugin here. Now UAD have just released this plugin, so I'm going to show you some stuff about it, so you can make up your mind whether or not you want to buy the plugin. And I'm going to be breaking down some little bit of elements we did with this dancehall track. We're not going to take too long. And remember, if you want to support me, you can join my Patreon, become the apprentice here. $10 a month. You get exclusive access to videos and free beats from me from time to time. And if you want to get top of the line rhythms and beats, soca, dancehall, reggae, afro, I got it all here, folks. And you get the stems and you get the MIDI files as well. To get your production on that next level, and be sure to sign up for my Producers Caribbean Producers Academy, where I teach you how to play the chords, how to build the beat, mix and master, that whole stuff. So let's get into mixing epic dancehall here. So I'm gonna bring the rhythm back here. Here we go.
Yo, yo, let me tell you again. Come on over, right over, baby. Come on over, together forever. Oh yeah, come on over, light this fire, baby. Come on over, together forever. Ooh, it's me and you, baby.
So let's see what Brother Ray's been cooking here. We got that first padded sound right here. Running at 95 BPM here. Using the newly released CLA, not CLA, I'm sorry, UAD solid state, which is SSL E challenge chip, SSL E 4000. Turn it off, turn it on. Very good plugin, guys. Look it up on UAD challenge chip, SSL, and the topline vocal suit. So I have this pads and plucks in circulation here. So what we want to do, we want to layer up this sound here. Having one synth playing, and then we have a second one layered underneath, so we can get that track a little bit bigger sound.
Together forever. Ooh, it's me and you, babe.
So bring in that bass line. So I'm adding a little bit of delay here with that pluck. We're going to break down the vocal section in a minute here. Using a little bit of SSL challenge strip. And hey, I can tell you, man, the mix wise, the SSL challenge strip from the Waves and the UAD SSL, I believe it's the E4000 challenge strip, both have unique characteristics here. I'm loving the UAD one as well, but this is not about these challenge strips. I'm just showing you what we do to break down these rhythms here. So it always helps to brighten up your sound, guys. You know, those of you out there that getting into building beats, Afro, dancehall, don't be afraid to brighten up your sounds. Don't just settle for what's out of the box. This is how you get your mix and your quality to rise here. And you want to think enhancing wise. So whenever I'm boosting a frequency, low end, top end, the sound still sounds natural, but it's enhanced, right? It's not changing. I'm not turning it into crap. So let me show you how versatile this challenge strip is from a UAD, the SSL E4000 here. Get into this real quick. So I'm gonna bypass the challenge strip here, and I'm gonna enlarge in the view so you guys can have a little better view here. This is what the kick drum sounds like without the SSL, so I can show you the importance of the process, what I do, and why is it important to tweak your sound so it doesn't sound like crap. You want to impress clients, you want to impress artists, pay attention to your sound, guys. So this sound that came out of the box here from a drum machine, it's a little bit boxy. I'm hearing like somebody's knocking on the door. That's what I'm getting from that. So check this out. I went ahead and took the SSL here, and I'm gonna turn off the EQ. I can give you a quick run through of the SSL from UAD. It's very similar to how the SSL is outlined from Waves. Let's bring this up here a little bit here. Let's see if I can get it to get a little bit bigger so we can compare. So it's very similar to Waves here. You have your EQ section, but for the SSL here, we have a couple of knobs going on here. So you got to put in here, you see EQ in here, you got to turn that on to enable the EQ to turn on, because you can have the SSL powered on here, but without the EQ in, it's not going to be on. I hope that makes sense here. So right down here is the equalizer section. Here is the EQ in, and we have the dynamic side chain, which you can do some side chaining with your compressor part of the channel strip. We have the pre-dynamics, which is gonna put the compressor after the EQ, and then right over the side here you got to turn on your compressor. So if I play the signal here, I'm still hearing the same. I'm still hearing the same sound. Why? Because I don't have the EQ in enabled on the UAD channel strip. So check this out. Taking out a little bit of 400 here. Check this out. I'm gonna turn on the EQ here. Let me go. Turn it on. I'm gonna turn on the pre dynamics here. Turn on the compressor as well. Channel strip off. On. You see how the UAD SSL turns that kick into more of that strong basketball effect that we want. So I'm loving the way how this thing sounds, man. I'm doing similar stuff for the tone, so let's move on down to the breakdown of the rhythm here. But I'm gonna take too long on the channel strip. We're gonna move into the vocals shortly. So I'm doing like a dancehall, almost soca vibe, but I'm changing up the pace here. Adding some toms here, hi-hats. Add some tambourine effects here. Want it to sound magical, you know, like it's a love song. So let's get into the vocal part here. I'm gonna bring in the lead vocal. Here we go.
Yo, let me tell you again, baby. Ooh, yeah. I want you to come on over, right over, baby.
Now I'm gonna show you a couple things on the top line vocal suit here from the UAD and what I think about it, and and why I'm doing what I'm doing here. So check this out. The top line vocal suit has three sections here. He has the tune section, the dynamic section here, which is he has a compressor, he has a de-esser, a gate, and also an EQ. So if I click on each section here, here's the tune section here, where you can adjust the speed, you can adjust the input and the output of the plugin. Over this side you have your form and shift. Typically for auto-tune plugin, you can change the level of the format here to make it sound lower, that sound effect. The middle section, we click on that, we have the dynamic section here, which you have the gate, you have a de-esser, and you have the compressor here. And on the right side here is the EQ, and on the left is what you call the analog. Like if you want to distort the signal, give a little bit like a more preamp kind of thing. That's what the analog part is for. And the third part is delay, modulation, and reverb. Now I've shut these off. I'm gonna turn them back on in a few, but what I think you can add this, but it's directly on the vocal right here, it's not on the send, but you can also use the top line vocal suit on a bus and send your effects to it, so it has an all-in-one rack. You can use it as an external processing machine. You can turn off the auto-tune section and just send the instruments to the dynamics, the reverb, and that whole thing. But I'm going to show you what I'm feeling. The vocal that you're hearing right now is EQ'd by Top Line Vocal Suit. I'm not adding anything else EQ wise besides I'm adding the UAD compressor here. I'm going to explain to you why I'm doing that, and I'm adding my own reverb and delay. So let's get into that here. So check this out. If I isolate the let's see if I isolate.
Come on over, together forever. Oh yeah, come on over, like this fire, baby. Come on over, together forever. Ooh, it's me and you, babe. It's getting on tonight. Me no care with the people I say. For you, me, I wait all day.
So I'm gonna turn off my sense from what I'm doing in the process. We're gonna run only the vocal suit I'm gonna turn off the UAD compressor here. I'm only gonna leave on the vocal suit here. Check this out.
When I get my arms around you all day, me a dream.
I'm gonna bypass.
For the midnight cuisine.
That's out of tune, obviously. Turn it on. So if you go on the up here, right here, guys, in the middle of the plugin here where it says top line vocal, if you click on that, you can they have presets: 80s vocal, Bears expander, backing vocal, different presets you can try to treat your vocals. But check this out. The EQ here. Let's.
I'm working 9 to 5. Keep this loving alive.
You can turn it on and off with the tuner here. It has a key finder that you can use. I have the input a little bit down here. I know the song is in a C sharp minor here.
Yo, let me tell you again.
So I have it right here. I click on this here. I select the C sharp, which is also D flat, and I click on the minor here, and I can crank the speed.
Baby, ooh, yeah.
Or left.
I want you to come on over, right over, baby.
If I turn it up, it's gonna speed up. Want to get that modern auto-tune sound.
Come on over, together forever.
Here is the pitch section here. I'm gonna turn it on for a little bit.
Oh yeah, come on over, I like this fire, baby.
And you can toggle the mixing and the live real-time knob here, and I can mix both, like what you're hearing right now, the unprocessed vocal and the processed vocal with the mix knob here.
Yeah. Come on over, together forever.
Let's blend in with the format shift.
It's me and you, babe. It's getting on tonight. Me not care what the people I say. For you, me, I wait all day.
So like you can automate that and probably get some sound effects to it. You can raise the pitch and all that goody stuff. Let's move on to the second tab here. This is the dynamic section here.
When I get my arms around you all day, me a dream.
I can turn on the dynamics, turn it off.
For the midnight cuisine.
There's a gate here. I'm gonna mess around with the gate.
I'm working 9 to 5. Keep this loving alive.
Now I don't see any controls for the gate. If I go to this little button here, there's a preset: tight, warm, transparent. Let's try transparent.
Yo, let me tell you again, baby.
Turn on the gate.
Ooh, yeah.
Bring it down.
I want you to come on over, right over, baby.
Tight.
Come on over, together forever. Oh yeah, come on.
It reacts a little bit faster. We have the de-esser as well.
Over, I like this fire, baby. Come.
The de-esser is pretty good. It is holding the S's nice and still giving me a dynamic, a nice sounding vocal here. Now let's mess around with the compressor.
Come on over, together forever.
Turn it on.
Ooh, it's me and you, babe. It's getting on tonight. Me no care with the people I say. For you, me, I wait all day. When I get my
Now this is the part where
arms around.
I'm not feeling the compressor on the vocal suit. I think it's crunching the vocal too much, and it would have been great if we can adjust let's say the attack or even a mix knob like what we saw on this side here, to blend in the format along with the tune vocal. It would have been cool if they had like a mix knob right here so we can add the compressor and the uncompressed version.
Found you all day, me a dream. For the midnight cuisine. I'm working 9 to 5.
So while you're compressing, the vocal goes down, and
Keep this loving alive.
it kind of changes the whole volume, and then you're gonna have to like boost the entire suit output just because of the compressor section, which I kind of don't like. So that's the reason why I turned off the compressor on the dynamic side. Let's mess around with the analog part of it.
When I get my arms around you all day, me a dream.
I'm gonna turn on the
For
color here.
midnight cuisine, I'm working 9 to 5. Keep this loving alive.
So you get like that vintage, that vintage, like that Verb plugin from UAD that they released recently as well. It's been out for a while now, but it's still a recent plug. You can get some good distortion, saturation.
Yo, yo, let me tell you again, baby. Ooh, yeah. I want you to come on over.
So it would have been cool if each module you can adjust the volume of it. Actually, let's see here. There's a gain just for the EQ section. Let's go over this side. There's none on the auto-tune section here. So as you're working with the different modules here in the top line vocal suite, you gotta kind of blend in, especially if you're going to use a compressor to output, which it would have been cool if I could have like a makeup gain for the compressor section alone. That would have been cool. The analog here, if I click on the solid state, I can switch
Right over, baby.
to tube, solid state, and tube here.
Come on over, together forever. Oh yeah, come on over. I like this fire, baby. Come on over.
I'm getting some good like preamp kind of vibe here. It's a tube preamp.
Together forever. Ooh.
So we can jump between tube and solid state, which is very good. The EQ section here. I've noticed some little boxes here, and basically top line vocal from UAD has its own set frequency bells and frequency bands that it sets. So I can't go in between. Like I can boost the 1K here, but that's about it. I can go here to the 100. It has its set bands, and you can go to the preset brilliant, full range, mid range, focus. If I take down the knob on the lows,
It's me and you, babe. It's getting on tonight.
notice it attenuates high frequencies and low frequency. I'll go back here.
Me no care with the people I say. For you, me, I wait all day. When I get my arms.
I guess they want to select the main frequencies. We're in a brilliant preset, so I guess they're gonna, like the 5K and up, they want more stuff. And then there's the air knob as well. Let's check this out.
When I get my arms around you all day, me a dream. For the midnight cuisine, I'm working 9 to 5. Keep this loving alive.
And you can see a little bit of hill, like a little bit of glowing hill come right there. The air is pretty clean. You can add some sparkle on top of your vocal. You can use the gain here.
Yo, yo, let me tell you again, baby. Ooh, yeah.
Well, like I said, it would have been cool if you can raise the like I said, like the compressor. You could do the makeup gain for that. Let's go to the third section here. Let's click here. And we have the modulation, which involves the chorus, delay, and reverb. Check this out.
Yo, yo, let me tell you again, baby. Ooh, yeah.
I can jump between chorus. Let's go widener.
I want you to come on over, right over, baby. Come on over.
If you want that wide sound effect, like I said, you can do much more if you put it on a bus. Doubler.
Together forever. Oh yeah, come on over.
And we have a little bit of modulation, automation here, like animation actually.
Like this fire, baby. Come on over.
Wow and Flutter.
Together forever. Ooh, it's me and you, babe. It's getting on tonight. Me no care with the people I say.
So that's your modulation section there. I didn't have the use. Well, I'm not saying you don't have use for it, but I already had like a chorus send in my track there. Now let's go to the delay section here.
For you, me, I wait all day.
There is you can select between ping pong mode, wide, mono. You can select the delay time, and you can even raise the send here. Now there's also a mix knob here, so you have cassette mode.
When I get my arms around you all day, me a dream. For the midnight cuisine, I'm working 9 to 5. Keep this loving alive.
Bring it back.
Yo, yo, let me tell you again, baby. Ooh, yeah. I want
Then
you
I have the
to
send here.
come on over, right over, baby. Come on over.
This affects duck knob here. When she sings, it's gonna duck the delay here. That's what it is for here.
Together forever. Oh yeah, come on over. Like this fire, baby. Come on over. Together forever. Ooh, it's me and you, babe. It's getting.
And the send is like the volume send of like you're imagine you're sending it to another bus. This is the cassette version here. We can adjust the modulation percentage here.
Not tonight. Me no care with the people I say. For you, me, I wait all day.
And of course, if you see a little R right here, it can be sent into a reverb. Let's see the presets. Studio tape. Let's see what we got here.
When I get my arms around you all day, me a dream. For the midnight cuisine, I'm working 9 to 5. Keep this loving alive.
Let's go down to digital. Digital
Yo,
delay.
yo, let me tell you again.
And that's going to be flowing into the chain of the reverb. I'm going to bring in a reverb here.
Baby, ooh, yeah, I want you to come on over, right up.
Notice when I boost the send, this is where the send kicks in and sends the delay through a wet reverb. So picture you have a bus and you have the reverb and delay. Now since it's in one suit, the delay automatically leaks into the reverb. So that's where that little send button comes in. Check this out.
Over, baby, come on over, together forever. Oh yeah, come on over.
I can adjust the pre-delay.
Like this fire, baby.
Mix.
Come on over, together forever. Ooh, it's me and you, babe. It's getting on tonight.
Now the mix knob affects the vocal as well, obviously. I can go to hall plate.
Me no care with the people I say. For you, me, I wait all day. When I get my arms around you all day, me a dream. For the midnight cuisine.
So you can get a good sound if you play around with the mix, but I think it's gonna be more versatile if you add it on a bus as well. You know, you can do so many things with it. But I'm gonna turn off the delay and the reverb. Now remember, I told you guys the reason why I'm not using the compressor here on this section. Turn off the gate here. Is because there's no makeup gain, and it crunches down the signal, and maybe the compressor can work on something else, but there should have been like a makeup gain knob at least to bring in back the vocal. Else you're gonna have to boost the entire out just to try and make the compressor volume blend with the rest here. That's why I turn it off and use the UAD LA2A.
I'm working 9 to 5. Keep this loving.
And the same thing, I wanted more control. That's why I added my own reverb from the Lexicon 224 here.
Alive. Yo, let me tell you again.
So that's the reason why I added my own reverb, because it's a little bit, I'm not saying the plugin's not good, but you're gonna have to really play around with it. Like I say, I would suggest put it on a bus. Maybe just for the vocal section you can add the different modules just for the vocals, because all the EQ coming from this vocal here is from the EQ section on the top line vocal suite here, which these fundamental frequencies for the Brilliant preset is only 1, 2, 3. There's full range, mid range, and focus, and that's all you get for that. You can't add your own frequency. There's the air works pretty well, but I didn't like the compressor part of it. Like I said, it's a suit, so you pick out what can work for you. Don't expect everything to be perfect. So the analog warmth is great. I can definitely use that. The EQ, it looks like it can work for most vocals, and the third one, the modulation, and it can work. Maybe I can put that on a harmony track. Delay and a lead vocal as well. Delay, I would have to play around with the mix, but I'm used to kind of get the best of both worlds. So send certain you can send certain things to a bus, and but overall, the top line vocal suite, guys, it's for those of you you can get good stuff out of it. It's good distortion, it's good modulation. Even for those with the little preset and brilliance, maybe that like pre-picked out frequency range, for those that's just getting into EQ mixing, you can use those presets and see how it sounds. But I mean, it's sounding great. It's a great EQ.
Baby, ooh, yeah, I want you to come on over, right over, baby.
See, if I compare that with the delay from the vocal top line,
yeah. Come on over, together forever. Oh yeah, come on over, like this fire.
I would have to adjust the duck here.
Baby, come on over, together forever. Ooh, it's me and you, baby.
Check this out. If I punch the mix too much, it's just gonna be all vocals across the delay.
It's getting on tonight. Me no care with the people I say. For you, me I wait all day. When I get my arms around you all day, me a dream. For the midnight cuisine,
Ping pong.
I'm working 9 to 5. Keep this loving alive.
So I can control the volume on with the effects duck.
Yo, let me tell you again, baby. Ooh, yeah, I want you to come on over, right over, baby.
I can adjust the timing.
Come on over, together forever. Oh yeah, come on over, like this fire, baby. Come on over, together forever. Ooh, it's me and you, babe. It's getting on tonight. Me no care with the people I say. For you, me I wait all day. When I get my arms around you all day, me a dream. For the midnight cuisine, I'm working 9 to 5. Keep this loving alive.
So you can get good delay. Now that's working along with the reverb I'm sending to the Lexicon. So you can get the best of both worlds. If I turn off the reverb.
Yo, let me tell you again, baby. Ooh, yeah, I want you to come on over.
Now the mix knob still affects the vocal. Like I think it should have affect just the blend between the delay into the reverb. But You got to be careful with that mix knob.
Right over, baby. Come on over, together forever. Oh yeah, come on over. I like this fire, baby. Come on over, together forever. Ooh, it's me and you, babe. It's getting on tonight. Me no care with the people I say.
But I'm gonna turn that off and add in my own reverb and delay.
For you, me, I wait all day. When I get my arms around you all day, me, I dream.
And you can hear now, it's more open up, it's more spread, it's more wide. But hey, that's Top Line Vocal Suit for you, man. But it's a great plug. You definitely tinker around with it. You can find some good settings. But like I said, the best of both worlds, you could use it on the bus as well. But that's all I want to share. And hey, it's not a lot going on in this track, but it sounds big, it sounds great. Like I said, the breakdown here, that SSLE challenge strip, man, is adding a lot to the track. But that's all I want to share with you guys tonight, man. Remember, you can hit me up on my YouTube channel if you want to, support me. If you want to buy me a coffee, if you want to join my Patreon, donate to my PayPal. All the revenues goes right back into production, sharing content, and do the best I can to connect with you guys and connect and share our skills. So it's been fun, man, but hope you learned a lot. Dancehall rhythm, epic mixing with the UAD Top Line. I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one here.
Yo, let me tell you again, baby. Ooh, yeah. I want you to come on over, right over, baby. Come on over, together forever. Oh yeah, come on over, I like this fire, baby. Come on over, together forever. Ooh, it's me and you, babe. It's getting on tonight. Me no care with the people I say. For you, me, I wait all day. When I get my arms around you all day, me, I dream. For the midnight cuisine, I'm working 9 to 5. Keep this loving alive. Yo, let me tell you again, baby. Ooh, yeah. I want you to
Hey, yo, this is your
come on over.
hottest show on the planet, straight out of Belize. Live via mix, baby.
Livewire is brought to you by Pristine Productions. Get the latest in dancehall, soca, reggae, and Afro beats. Donate to our PayPal and also join our Patreon. Become the apprentice.